Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I am back with my second quarter empties hauled it, but how was it? So let's just dive right in because I have a lot of items to cover with you. The first item is my Physician's Choice Collagen Peptides. I have this now on auto or subscribe and save from Amazon. This is an absolute repurchase. If you are having digestive issues, if you are suffering from any kind of joint pain, that kind of thing, this is absolutely amazing. It helps with the building blocks for nails, hair, and skin. So there are just lots of benefits to the collagen peptide. And I know I'm getting a reflection from the light. There we have it. I get the one that has the multiple types in it. Usually it comes in 3 different types. This one only has 2, but it helps with a lot of different issues. Helps if you are working out as like a pre or post workout. Absolutely amazing. Has been life-changing for me since I incorporated it into my dietary supplement routine. I do not add it into water. I'm funny about things in my water, but I will add a scoop a couple times a week into hot tea or into any, type of beverage other than water, and then just drink it. It's flavorless, it's colorless, it completely dissolves, and it is absolutely amazing. Nails, hair, skin, joint, and bone support. The next item is the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. You've seen this on my channel before. I've shared with you over and over again that when I was purchasing the In Shower product line, that I purchased several of them, so I've gone through quite a few of them. I think this is the last one, and would I purchase this again? The answer is no. I prefer the Curel hydration formula a lot better because you don't have to sit and allow it to absorb in before you dry it off or rinse it off the way that you have to with the Nivea. You put this one on and then you're supposed to let it sit on your skin for a minute or 2 before you then rinse it off. And the Nivea, the Curel one is immediate. Now, if I find that I have another one of these stashed away in the house someplace, I'm going to use it. I just won't be repurchasing it because my preference is the formula from Curel. I also noticed that the hydration, at least for me, is better with the Curel formula. Now, that being said, what I do prefer from Nivea is their lotion. And this is the Orchid and Argan Oil. This was a seasonal formula, and I absolutely love it. It has a very light, fragrant scent, just something a little different from the usual Nivea formula. And this is absolutely one that if they offered it again, I would pick it up. The next couple of items should be as no surprise considering we are all washing our hands to death. And that is Bath and Body Works soaps, and this one is the Caribbean Escape in the gentle foaming formula, and this one is their Cream Luxe formula, which is the Coconut Blossom. I prefer the Caribbean Escape. If the Coconut Blossom came in like another set of 6 or 8 or whatever, I would use it again, but I would not go in store seeking out the, I wouldn't go in and buy this one. Just, it's got a really strong floral perfumey fragrance to it. It's soap. It's formulated with protein, so it's non-drying. Like I said, if it came in a set, I would use it again. I don't have an aversion to it, but I would not go into Bath and Body Works to seek it out. This one, I am always stalking the site for, so it makes a huge difference. Yes to this one, and this again is the Caribbean Escape. And this one is the Coconut Blossom. I could give or take it, you know. That's that. The next item is an eye cream from Elemis. It is their Pro-Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. I started using this right during the holiday season last year and have finally finished up a bottle. Would I repurchase it? Yes, and I have already repurchased it, and I'm already working on a new bottle. This eye treatment is amazing. It is expensive, but it works, and it does exactly what the claims say that it will do. So I would absolutely purchase this again and believe that this will likely become a staple for me. The next item is from Swan. It is a nail polish remover, which is 100% acetone. Would I purchase this again? Yes, it's relatively inexpensive. Swan has a production facility down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and y'all know Tennessee is where my heart is, home, and all of that. So I would absolutely purchase it again, especially as I am doing more at-home nail routine maintenance. It's inexpensive. I'd buy it again. The next item that I have is from Patchology, and these are their Hydrating Lip Jails, which are like mask for your lips. I picked these up from Nordstrom, and this is a 5-pack. You've probably heard me mention these before. I just wanted to show you what the packaging looks like. I will never, ever buy these again. They are terrible. The formula is not hydrating, soothing, or long-lasting on the lips. The actual masks themselves are this flimsy jelly consistency that easily tears when you take it out of the pouch. It was a good value considering it was only $15 for 5 pouches, so basically $3, which compares to what the Sephora brand offers. But these were just not good, and I do not recommend these. I'm glad that these are finally gone. The next item is a body wash that I picked up from Target. It is from the Boots Pharmacy brand. It is a Boots is like a European drugstore, and this is their Brazilian nut and vanilla body wash by the brand Amazon Forest. This stuff is amazing. If I see any more of these in Target, I will absolutely be picking it up. This bottle only lasted me about a week and a half, 2 weeks. The ladies in the tribe, we've had this conversation. I'm probably a little heavy-handed when it comes to soap and body wash particularly. But for travel, for a weekend away, if you're looking for something that is really good, very hydrating, has an amazing smell, and that will likely be, you know, ready to go in the trash by the time your trip is over, absolutely recommended. It's worth the spend. The next item you have seen on my empties and on hauls and my favorites over and over and over again. Nothing has changed. My absolute favorite deep conditioner for my hair is from Briogeo, and it is the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. Deep treatment, steam treatment, deep conditioner, regular wash. It is absolutely amazing. Natural hair, natural curls. Absolutely love this. Helps to make detangling a breeze. Deep conditioning, steam treatments, all of that stuff. This is amazing. I stocked up on it during the holiday season when they had the gift sets available. Stocked up on a few more when they had the VIB sale, and I was able to get the additional percentage off. This is a staple. The next item is also a hair product, and it is from Chemet Biologics. It is the Olive and Honey Hydrating Balm. I love this stuff. You've seen this hauled. You've seen it in Empties. I love it. It works in tandem with my deep conditioner. Very, very hydrating. Curls absolutely respond. Would I repurchase it again? Yes, I would. Yes, I have. This is also a staple. The next item is also a hair product, and some of you are going to be like, oh my goodness, she went old school. Yep, I got pulled into the hype of the Luster's S-Curl gel, curl and gel activator. Back in the day, 80s flashback, my natural curls along with the Extreme Wetline gel, as featured on Faye in the Cities channel, is an absolute dynamic combination. If you think that you have no curl pattern, an unruly curl pattern, you can't figure out what your curl pattern is because of the lack of definition, use this in tandem with your favorite gel on top of it, something that's going to help hold the definition that this provides. And if you have never had wash and go hair, this will give it to you. It's inexpensive, highly effective. If you are natural, rocking your own curls, or trying to discover your curl pattern, this right here is a game changer. Highly, highly, highly recommended. So much, in fact, that not only have I finished this one, this took me 3 or 4 wash days, but I have also now switched from the squeezy tube to the actual jars, and am ordering now 3 at a time. Don't knock it till you try it. All right, the next item you have seen here before. It is the refreshing wet cleansing towels. I use these makeup wipes. It is the Up and Up brand from Target. They are similar to the Pond's makeup wipe formula. I like these because they do not irritate my skin. They don't irritate my eyes. The cloths are pretty hardy. They've got a little bit of texture on them, so they provide a really deep clean. They're fairly inexpensive. They don't break me out. This is a staple. It's taken a little bit longer to even get through this 15 pack. They do come in packs up to 60 or 90. This was a one that I had for travel that I pulled out of my travel bag because I didn't want them to dry out, and because I'm just not wearing as much makeup because we're all at home together. It took a little bit longer to get through this one, but I will continue to purchase these. The next item is from Sunday Riley, and it is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil. This oil is a little different. It's got a bluish green teal color to it. It has a very earthy, dirty smell. I like it, but this was in competition with the formula from Drunk Elephant, and I just preferred the Drunk Elephant a lot more. That being said, you will likely see one more of these in an Empties on my channel, because after I purchased this one, I purchased a second set because they were on sale. Then I discovered Drunk Elephant and then kind of pitted the two of them against each other, not realizing that Drunk Elephant was going to win. So I already have another one of these to get through. After I am done with that one, because this is a retinol formula, I have other retinol products that I prefer, including a retinol from Sunday Riley that I actually want to try, which is like their top of the line formula. But I can't see purchasing Luna again. So there's that. The next item is from MAC. It is their lip scrub, and I love this. Sad that they seem to be discontinuing this. It's very difficult to find. I've only been able to find it lately at Dillard's and Nordstrom, I think is where I purchased the last two from. So if you are into lip scrubs and this is a favorite of yours, and by this, I'm not necessarily saying the brown sugar formula, but this product from MAC, then I would say try to stock up because it looks like it's going to become increasingly difficult to find because it is disappearing from the shelves. The next item, you can tell has been in the shower because it's got soap scum all over it. But it is my Oahu Coconut Sunset from Bath & Body Works. You've seen it here before. You will see it again. Absolutely love the smell of that. The next item is another one from Elemis. It is the Soothing Apricot Toner. I got this in one of the holiday kits. It lasted for a really long time. I love this on skincare Saturdays when I'm doing a lot of different stuff to my face, but I really need something that's not a toner that's not an active in my skincare routine. So I have purchased the full size. Actually, I purchased the salon size of this, and I continue to use it and will continue to purchase it. The next item is from Origins. It is their Xing Refreshing Eye Cream. I do like this. It has a little bit of caffeine in it to help wake the eyes up. It also has a little bit of a golden hue, like pigment to it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dried out now. It took a lot to get through this jar. I like this formula because it literally provides like a brightening effect, kind of a highlight under the eye because of the tint of the product. And you kind of see there that it's not white in the pot. That has nothing to do with the orange jar. It really does have like a little golden tint to it. But would I repurchase it? Right now, I'm going to say no because I have other eye creams that I prefer and that I've seen better results from, i.e. the one from Elemis in a pinch or for travel, or if I picked up another Origin set and it was in there, I would use it. I just can't see seeking it out at the store to go back and use it. Although I did enjoy this one, but I've just now found other products that I think the results are better from. So there's that. The next item took forever for me to get through. It is an alginous product, which you don't see often on here because their products are really expensive. They're good, but they're really expensive. This is the Genesis Ultimate Anti-Aging Melting Cleanser. I travel with this. I also keep one at my sink. This is amazing. It is kind of a cream to, not really a cream, it's kind of a gel bouncy oil formula that you put on your face, and it helps to break down and melt all of the makeup, and then you add water to it and it foams up and kind of becomes a cleanser to help wipe everything away. I like it. It does exactly what it says. It leaves the skin is feeling silky smooth, very clean. But I'll also say this is effective as well and a far more cost effective. I have purchased a full size of this, so I guess I'd have to say it would be a repurchase because I have purchased the full size. It's good. It's good. It's good. You know, I don't feel like I have to remove makeup and then do an actual wash, although many nights I do. But if I'm having a lazy night, I can use this as a one step to do both steps, makeup removal and face cleansing. So that's where we are with that. The next ones are milk concentrate, the milk concentrate from L'Occitane. And I do like these. I use these for a couple of weekend trips. and it was just enough of the milk concentrate to keep me from being ashy. So I do have this in the full size formula. That's actually how I got these little on the go deluxe sample sizes. It's really good. You've heard it here before. I like mixing this with an oil to help increase the hydration, but I do like it and I would purchase again. The next item is also from Elemis. This is a full size. This is a 1 fluid ounce. I know it looks tiny and it's expensive, but it's good and it's full size. This is the Gentle Foaming Facial Wash. This is like a deluxe sample, or like a travel size. I'm sorry. I do like this and I have purchased the full size. What can I say? I'm becoming an Elemis snob. I still use some other stuff, but Elemis has done a complexion good as of late. The next item is a product from Diva Curl. It's the Melt into Moisture Matcha Butter Conditioning Hair Mask. I like that this is thick. I like that this feels good on my hair, but I will not purchase. I will not. It does nothing. It smells good. It feels good in your hand and going on, but my hair my curls are not defined. My hair doesn't feel hydrated. It doesn't help with the detangling. It's a good idea. It's silicone, sulfate, paraben free, but it's a no. It's a no for me. Not gonna purchase that one. The next item is another Sunday Riley product, and it is the Title, which is face moisturizer, and would I purchase this full size? No, I wouldn't. I would probably go with something from Tatcha, or maybe from Fresh, or Aquabomb. I would probably, there's nothing wrong with it. I just can't see buying a full size of it. I didn't enjoy it well enough or notice anything different enough to make me buy a full size. Now this, on the other hand, the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup, y'all. This is a sample, not a deluxe sample size. I got it. I kind of keep refilling this one for travel. This stuff and this stuff, these two right here are amazing melting cleansing balms as it relates to makeup. I did purchase the full size of this during the last Sephora sale. I paused it. So I would absolutely say yes, even though this is a small one. I've purchased the big one. I'm not a big fan of It Cosmetics because I feel like their complexion products have a long way to go as it relates to deeper complexions, but they nailed this one. It is formulated with hyaluronic acid, so even after it is done removing makeup, cleansing, the formula is going to draw moisture into the skin to hydrate. So I like it. This one would be it. Both of them would be yes. They're in the same category. I thought I was going to be able to make a distinction between the two of them and pick one over the other, but that was not possible. All right. This is from the Ology Oatmeal and Honey triple milled bar soap. I think I included this in a haul. This is from Walgreens, and they're just these little textured bar soap. They actually are formulated with both oatmeal and honey. I like the formula. Would I repurchase if I were in a pinch now that I've used it? You know, if I needed something to go in a travel bag or something like that, I could do it. I'm personally a Dove user. When I bought this, I thought that it might be like a bar soap that would be good for my face because of the oatmeal and honey. But I decided that it was not what I wanted to use on my face, so I just used it as a bath soap. And I would not go back to Walgreens to seek it out. But if it were like on clearance, I'd buy it again. But I wouldn't buy it over my Dove. So the next item is from Dr. Jart, and it is the Brightening Solution sheet mask for the face. I would buy it again, and I have several of these on hand. I just like the Dr. Jart face mask, the sheet mask. They're great for on the go. They're great for travel. They're great for a skincare routine. They're great for a midweek kind of boost or as a treatment for something that may be going on with the skin. So I would absolutely use those again. The next, and I don't have all of them in here from the entire 3 months, but just enough to show you that I did do yet another Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Bootcamp. This is the 2-step formula when I just feel like my skin needs some radiance, or I feel like I want to give it a boost, or maybe it's getting a little dull. This is the trifecta. I will do this for 3 days in a row. Step 1, step 2. It is an acid peel, immediate results. I am in the red packet, which is, or the red formula, which is the extra strength. They do have 3 different variations. So there's a normal, a sensitive skin, and then the extra strength. And I have boxes and boxes of these things on hand because they are worthy of that place in my skincare routine. The next is a argan hand mask from the Sephora brand. This is just a nice little pamper treatment for me when I'm doing at-home manicures. I use these just when I have time, and I've got a set of warming gloves or mitts that I can put this in to help force through the heating process the argan oil into my hands for extra hydration. They also have them for your feet, and they also have like the lip mask, and this is I just like this. Sephora does a nice job with these. Fairly inexpensive for someone that's maybe on a budget or wanting to do something as a pick-me-up, but not necessarily looking to blow the bank account. The Sephora brand I will continue to recommend. The next is just a 2-step from another Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Hyaluronic Cushion Gel Mask. It is a 2-step gel powder. Mix it together. Comes with a little spreader. You put it all over your face. You let it sit, and it just infuses all of this moisture and goodness into your face, and it comes out plump and hydrated and radiant, and it's just drawing all of the moisture out of the air into your skin to keep it plump and to smooth fine lines. Can you tell I love this? I've got boxes of this as well. It's a staple. I would continue to use it and continue to recommend it. The next is an Elemis Pro-Collagen Hydrogel eye mask. These are these little eye patches that go underneath your eye. They're amazing. They work well together with your sheet mask or on their own. Yes, I would continue to purchase these. The next item is from Philosophy Hope in a Jar Night. It is the Intense Retexturizing Moisturizer. I have jars and jars upon jars of this. I use it. I have gifted some. This one, I quite honestly, I let it expire because I was experimenting with so many other things. There are things that I prefer over this one, but what I will say is if it is the difference between me having a battle with TSA about a Hope in the Jar retexturizer or my Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos, I would much rather TSA ditch my philosophy just because it's cost effective than I would pitch a fit over my drunk elephant. So would I repurchase it again? Not anytime soon, but that's just because I've got philosophy stuff stockpiled, and quite honestly, I think some of it is probably getting ready to expire. The next item is my Clarisonic brush. You should be changing your Clarisonic brush every 3 months, once a quarter. You should be changing your brush. It provides maximum effectiveness for your actual Clarisonic, the best clean for your skin. And because after continued use, just like a hairbrush, just like a toothbrush, after a while the bristles just are not doing what they're supposed to do. So change them every 3 months. This is the Deep Pore Cleansing Brush. It is absolutely my favorite. It helps to keep my complexion clear and smooth and as best possible blemish free. I have probably 2 years of these on hand, but we'll continue to buy them as they go on sale because this is the brush that works best for my skin. The next item, these are, I guess, not really empties. They're empties in that they're empty, but they're things that I'm just kind of starting with or that I use over and over again, so they will likely, I don't know, unless I do a favorites, they wouldn't show up. The first one is the Drunk Elephant Apasoni Retinol Cream. I am moving my way through this retinol. I have built up a tolerance so that if I choose to use retinol every night, my skin will receive it every night without, you know, acting up. Amazing, amazing results in the morning. So very pleased with my complexion after I use the retinol and then my hydrator, because retinol can be drying. It can cause some flaking. If you are looking to experiment with retinol, the Drunk Elephant formula is absolutely amazing. It is not just a pure retinol. It has some other healthy vitamins and nutrients in it that are skin loving, skin amazing. So I would recommend it. You'll see this one, the tube actually in an empties at some point. But I wanted to take this opportunity to say that if you're waiting for feedback on this one, don't wait. This is absolutely amazing. It will become a staple once this tube is done. I will absolutely repurchase. And then the next thing, I'm bringing it up because we are less than 60 days away, or actually we're less than 30 days away now. We're at the end of June, from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And I picked up a couple sales back, or last year, the Nurse Jamie face wrap. It is a silicone mask that has come in very, very handy with my sheet mask. So if you're like me, you have the air conditioner or the fans and things like that on in your house, which cause sheet masks to be exposed to the air and dry out. So really, when they say 10 to 20 minutes, then in 20 minutes time with the air or even the heat on, the mask is probably dried out. This is a silicone mask that you can actually fit over either your, like your retinols or your retexturizers, over, I can't figure out where it is now, but you can basically kind of put your own stuff under here, and because it is silicone, it's not going to be exposed to air. It blocks the outward barrier so that it kind of works like the Dr. Dennis Gross hyaluronic acid mask. It creates this barrier so that there's not air getting underneath, so that it forces all of those ingredients one direction, which is down into the skin, not being compromised by the air. So what I do is when I have my sheet mask on, and it doesn't matter who the brand is, anything from Matcha to Sephora and anything in between, when I put this on, I put this on top so that it prolongs the moisture, prevents it from drying out, creates this barrier that forces these ingredients to go one way, which is in my skin, not escaping or drying out in the air. So it's not really cheap, but really worth the money because it's silicone. You can just wash it with soap and water, let it air dry or, towel dry it, and it is ready for the next mask. So empty in that I'm continuing to use it. Empty in that I wanted you to know, don't wait, run, incorporate retinol in your routine. If you are like in your 30s, definitely if you are 40 or older, it's time to incorporate retinol in to your skincare routine. At night, you can thank me for the results later. That is my, second quarter empties. What are you using? Let me know if there are any products that have become staples in your routine. I'm always looking to try new stuff. Are you familiar with any of the things that I shared? Do you have an opinion about them? Let's get the conversation started down in the comments. Thank you so very much for all of your continued support. I hope that you found this information helpful. Hope that it helps you to save some money on things that are just kind of and then giving you the information that you need to feel confident in spending your money on some of the other items that I absolutely love. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, take care.